Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Zhong again. Right next to me, we have Mike Howard, officially signed today. Will be competing on our upcoming event, August 28th, at the heart of San Francisco, Kezar Pavilion. Will be Zhong Cage Fighting Series #1. Now, Mike, good to have you on board. You fought the last time we have a show. You actually on that show is fighting 135 pounds. Pandemic, 2 years is gone. Let's tell us a little bit about what's been going on with you, personal life, training, and all that during this whole pandemic.
It's been a shake up, for everybody. It was a hell of a year. We still kept training, still kept grinding, always kept that vision going. So now that we're back and open, it's good to be ready to fight. I'm just ready to go again, ready to get this shit started.
Well, I think first I should congratulate you to get your brown belt.
Yes, thank you.
I saw that was one hell of an achievement, and one step closer now, right?
Oh, yeah.
One step closer.
Yes.
That's pretty awesome. Now, Mike, you've been always fighting at 135 pounds. Amateur, the last professional fight. This is the first fight going down to 125, fighting somebody that like your size, more recently like your opponent Cesar Hernandez as well. What's your thought to making down to the 125 pound?
Well, I've always been a 125 pounder. The times that I did fight 135s, I was jumping up a weight class. Trying to test myself.
Right.
I always did really good at flyweight. That's where my home is. That's where that's where I do really good.
What do you walk around weight to make that 125?
Naturally like 140. So not too heavy, but I've been wrestling my whole life, so I'm used to the weight cut. It comes natural.
So you're pretty much almost like identical as a Cesar Hernandez. Cesar was walk around not even 140. Actually, he was coming down to training last night, speaking for as his coach. He was about 135 to 138, somewhere around there, and it's definitely a 125 pound flyweight and having a lot of hiccup for him too, doing the amateur portion, because he's always getting, he fought Iron Man Slaw, and he fought Austin Lewis, always got knocked out because he's fighting 135 pound, way larger opponent, longer, bigger, heavier. He very happy to fighting you as a flyweight, and then he make his pro debut a few weeks ago in Combate, and the guy showed up, didn't make 125 and then agreed to 130, ended up doing a catch weight, and the guy still showed up 134, so he was weighing 127. Disappointed, but luckily he pulled off the win. Now, let's talk a little bit about Cesar. How do you stylistically train and prepare for a guy like him?
I know he's a jiu-jitsu guy naturally from studying this film. I'm just gonna stick to my game that I do, take it to where it needs to go. Been training a lot more this time around, with different techniques, different styles, different martial arts. So, I'm ready for anything, man. But it should be good. It seems like we kind of match up pretty similar styles.
Yes.
So.
Style, size, it's a very, very similar. Now, during this whole pandemic, surprisingly, I talked to a lot of OG fighters in the Bay Area. A lot of guys that have a big record, I don't know, tend to be like a retire. I wouldn't say retire, tend to be like a holding back on getting into fighting. So maybe hopefully the fight scene open back up a little bit, then we'll jump back in. But like in this upcoming fight card, there's a lot of pro beginners that are fighting on this upcoming card. They're like 1-0, 0-1, debut. There's a lot of them. Six fights out of the 12 are like the guys making debut, like have a very green record. So what do you see yourself now? I know you're 33 years old, not as young as other people. How do you see yourself in fighting? Like how long you want to keep going, to continuously competing in MMA?
Well, I want to do this until my body breaks down. As long as I can do it, I'm gonna keep fighting. So I know it can go another like 5-10 years easily. So this is barely the beginning. I may be a little late starting as far as the age range, but I got a lot of life experience.
Well, I mean, if you're looking at like even at a higher level UFC or some Bellator, there's a lot of guys in the mid 30s now that still competing. Actually, they just hit the peak. So 33 definitely have some time, but it's definitely you can't sit around either. You got to get on it now. What I mean? This is the time to put on some work. Definitely. So if people want to get a hold of you, Mike, how can people contact you for tickets?
They can get me through my Instagram, which is Mike Howard MMA. or you could hit up our gym, Cordero Martial Arts. My coach will have it. I'll have it. Facebook, Mike Howard, anywhere we'll have tickets. Just hit us up. We'll be ready. So we're gonna come deep.
Sounds good. You always bring a crowd to the event.
Oh yeah.
Now this whole pandemic, almost a year and a half. Did you guys like actually stop training, or you just keep grinding the whole way through?
We kept grinding. Took a little breaks. We had to distance ourselves there for a little bit when it was pretty thick. But,
Right.
Just training on your own. The trails were always open. Hiking was always there. You could always shadow box and
No
go
excuse.
on your own, yeah.
Gotta put in the work.
If you want it, you'll make it happen.
Yes.
So
On this upcoming fight, in the perfect world for you, what would you like to fight go? Like, how do you see the fights going?
Well, obviously, getting my hand raised. I don't want to look into it any type of way. Just whatever happens, whatever comes out. I just want to take it there.
You just go with the flow.
Just kind of go with the flow.
Well, you're good on the ground. You're good at wrestling, and striking. That's always kind of Caesar's weak spot. As he's trying to strike a couple times, and just losing over there. So stylistically, it's very similar. Like you say. So very intrigued for all the MMA fight fans out there. One watching, two up-and-comer, hungry in the pro circuit, trying to make a noise. This is right here. And then we have one other 125 pounds will be on the card as well. So ideally not looking through over Cesar Hernandez. Like, who would you have in mind at the flyweight division that you have eyeballs on and that you want to fight personally?
Well, I seen that you have another debuter, Beto Mendez.
Yes.
We fought in amateurs, and I felt like it kind of stopped pretty early, but that's camo, so
yes, pros a little different.
I think pros would be a little better. We can run it back, man, if you want to. Fuck it, whenever you're ready, fucking I'll be here.
So that's pretty good. How long ago you fought him?
Shit, fucking. Excuse my language.
Hey, it's all good.
A few years
no
ago.
problem with cussing in this video.
I was over at Panda Cup maybe 2018.
Oh shoot!
Maybe.
It's been three years.
Yeah, it was a while ago. So I love to run it back. There's that.
Well, both you guys be on the same card. Maybe you see what happens after this fight, and let's see how things gonna go. Now, in this upcoming fight camp, do you have any special loved ones, any training partner, any special people that you want to shout out to?
All my teammates, of course, at Cordero, they're really pushing me really hard. Saki, Saki's fucking pushed me really good. He's got his pro debut coming up as well.
That's a savage right there, that guy.
Yeah,
I know that guy's a savage.
Always pushing.
Yes.
Pushing. People at my folks at War Fitness. I got my buddy Terry Fernandez. He's been helping me with my boxing a lot. So, just everybody, man. They've been helping me, push me well.
Do you have a full-time job besides training every day?
Just right now I'm in between. I go to school full time, so I'm a student.
Nice.
So in between semesters, so taking this time. I'll be going back into school a week after fight. So
a week after fight.
Yeah. So
that's a pretty good game plan.
Yeah. Yes,
well, look like you have a lot of supporter. Now, if Cesar Hernandez watching this interview, what do you have to say to him?
Just good luck, man. Hope you stay healthy for the fight camp. I know how a weight cut can go. Just stay healthy, man. Let's get a fight going on the 28th. We don't want to have any slip-ups, no hiccups. So yeah, man, just be ready.
That's pretty awesome. Now, this fight is nationwide pay-per-view event. If you guys can make it to the live event, please order your live stream pay-per-view voucher from DragonHouseMMA.com. The fight card will be updated probably every 2-3 days, so keep check out on the website. You see who's who fighting on the card. It's about 20 fights total on the card, 12 pros, between 8 or 10 amateurs. It's a huge stack card, all the Bay Area up-and-comer. It's going to be all on there. Also have some heavy hitters on the main event card, on the main card as well, on the pro portion. So don't miss it out. For more information, check out the DragonHouseMMA.com. And please subscribe our YouTube channel. Give us a little bit of love and support. We keep putting up on the epic event for all the MMA fight fans out there. The event after August is going to be November 13th. Will be celebration for 25 years of Dragon House existency in San Francisco. We put on a very special event. Most likely it's going to have title fight from flyweight all the way up to heavyweight. So some of the fighters did not make it to this upcoming card. Make sure you guys DM me. I will start working on the November card around beginning of August. So DM me, reserve yourself a spot. This is gonna be another epic year. I know pandemic took a whole year and a half out of our life, but now we're gonna have a little bit of catch up to do. So any last word to any special people, business owners, anyone you wanna shout out to?
Yeah, I'd like to thank my team, Cordero Martial Arts. I'd like to thank Health Gracie Berkeley, Eduardo Fraga. I'd like to thank my sponsors, War Fitness, Grossman Chiropractic, and shit, I always fuck up on this one.
Take your time, you know, hey, we're no rush here. And
Yeah, Dreamweaves, Quail Extract, excuse me guys, sorry. You know, I wouldn't forget you guys and everybody else supporting. Shout out to Flex Audio and everybody else. So, yeah, thank you guys.
that's pretty awesome. Now, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. August 28th, the heart of San Francisco, Keys are pavilion. Do not miss it out. Hit up Mike Howard directly so they get a little bit of small support from you guys to getting ticket from him directly. So we'll see you guys August 28th, and good to have you on board, Mike.
Shout.
All right, I'm Zhong signing out. Thank you.